was just listening to the song. I had a bunch of Tiny Desk things just playing. I love the Willow Smith, Tiny Desk, Thames, Her. Who is the one I'm just singing? Daniel Caesar. There we go. I am ready to go to a cute island that apparently when I say it, people know it, but I ain't know it until this year. I'm just following where the turtles are, and that's where I go. That's where I am going. Okay, so I will be going to Galapagos Islands in Ecuador. I will not be stopping in Ecuador itself, but just Galapagos, because I want to be secluded from the crowd. From the crowds of life. I just want to, because every once in a while, I just got to run away. I'm going to run, and I'm run, and I'll forever run, I'm a run, and I'm a run, I'm a run. Said I don't wanna leave, but I don't wanna stay here. No, I wanna stay. I wanna be where I'm at now. But what was I thinking? I don't even know. But I'm going out. I'm going outside. First day of summer, or is it spring? I think it's spring. First day of spring, and I'm outside. It may be summer. I think it's summer. Is it summer? Je ne sais. But I also, I did my hair. It's crochet. I know, right? Like, but it's crochet. I brought it back with me just in case I get into some, things in which I need it. But this morning, I locked myself out. I was like, huh? Did I just lock myself out? Because it was like, usually I leave for work. Mind you, work starts at 9. I leave at like 7:23. And that's cutting it. But this morning I was running and like, it was 7:28. And I was like, oh, I gotta go. I went, and my keys stayed, so I had to come back. Then I tried to open it with the pin, wouldn't work. So I text my landlord, and I was like, "Hey, help me!" And I was gonna call a locksmith, but I did not know that locksmiths are that expensive. Goodness gracious! A lot of people like to stumble or whatever on ChatGPT, but Chat be knowing. Chat be helping your girl out. Because I told her, like, oh, never mind, I'm gonna call a locksmith, sorry to bother you. Because I'm thinking it's probably gonna be like, I don't know, $50 the most. Chat's, not thinking about that shit. Why the could I spend $50 on? Anyway, ChatGPT was like, girl, you gonna pay $100 to $200. No, thank you. So I'm like, yeah, homegirl, I'm gonna come meet you. I'll meet you for that. Thank you. I could probably go return her key right now, actually. No, I'll do it when I come back. One of these days when I get off of like work. Yeah. But I say all that to start this conversation on technology and how people, rightfully so, fear it. And it's like, yeah, because some things out here, I think it's just a balance of technology and then human world, because it's only going to continue advancing technologically. And us humans, we're also going to continue advancing. And then it's going to become to the point where we are hybrid. I mean, I think we already see that. We've been predicting that for the future for a minute now, so it is gonna happen at some point. But I think in the meantime, we should enjoy just being whatever we are, and also not be afraid of like new things happening or coming about, like ChatGPT. I'm not gonna lie, I initially was like, what's that? What you using it for? Because all I remember is it being told, like, oh, people are using it for doing their assignments and stuff like that. So I never saw any point in using it, or like for asking questions. And I'm like, oh, okay. But then I was around someone who uses it, and I'm like, oh, seemed pretty helpful. I can ask basic questions. Okay, sounds good to me. But then there goes the people on Twitter talking about, if you're talking to ChatGPT, you got schizophrenia. Why are we so quick to diagnose and so quick to know it all? It's okay to not know. Oh my goodness, that's actually the combo. Not a whole technology thing. It's okay to not know. Like, I don't know what is up with people and knowing things. Why are you not teachable? Your life is supposed to be about learning. Life is learning. Have you lived if you haven't learned a thing? What the heck? When you're born, you learn to breathe. When you're born, you learn to breathe, you learn to eat, you learn to walk. The whole thing of life is to learn. So what is it up with people and just wanting to know everything from jump? You can't. You ain't can't. And even can't know everything. So it's just like I don't know. But it's good to not know sometimes, No, most times it's good to not know, because if you don't know, then that means that there is knowledge out there for you to go and find out. But also, my favorite thing is the unknowables. I love and live for the unknowables. You know what's really cunt? The unknowables. Because no matter what you do, you will never know it. You are not meant to know. We are not meant to know. Or it's like a we know without knowing type of thing. So I just think people need to be okay with not knowing. Like, you do not have to know everything. You do not have to be a whatever. Because if you know it all, then what's the point of being here? Why are you walking on the same ground in the same little planet as me? You should not be here. Top of the morning, go wherever you supposed to. Because I would assume this is a punishment for you then. If you know it all and you hear why, and if that's the case, why you ain't helping us? Anyway, it's okay not to know, and it's okay to say that you don't know. I don't know why people just want to know everything. Like, I cannot even imagine. My head would hurt. And I know a lot of things, but my head would hurt if I was to even try to remember everything I know. No. Ow. No. Knowledge is, oh my goodness, yes. That was on a thing that I've always wanted to talk about. Have a boundary with knowledge. Have a boundary with knowledge. Know what you want to know. Know what you don't want to know. Like, there are things that I'd be like, oh, I wonder why, I don't know why this, and I don't want to know why. And I'm so serious. There are certain things that I question, but I don't even want the answers to them. Please recognize what it is that you do not know, that you don't want to know, and you know that you don't need to know, okay? Don't let curiosity get the best of you. It's okay to be curious, but don't let it get into a whole curiosity, because curiosity is you putting that thing into effect, okay? No, just be a little curious. Be like, oh, what's that? Okay. Or why would you and just let it be. Let things be. Literally let things be. I mean, at the end of the day, they're still going to just be. But if you consume yourself with not letting it just be, it ain't gonna do you right. But literally, I want people to get comfortable with not knowing. And be okay with other people knowing what you don't know. Learn. Nobody knows more than the other. Nobody knows less than the other. You never know. You literally never know. Like a child could come and say something, you never know. Acquire knowledge, but also have the knowledge to know that you cannot acquire all the knowledge. You know a lot, but you don't know everything. Okay? And you never will. And that's okay. That's totally fine. If you did, I promise you wouldn't be here. Because you would choose. You would choose to not be here. I think we have to have a boundary with knowledge, especially in this age of technology, age of information. The amount of information, there's an overflow, and it's just like you need to master filtering out things that you do not need. I think that's where we have to, I guess, get in control of that, because it's like in our daily lives there is some sort of filter in which we are categorized by family, home, state, like I'm in this place, I live here, I have this, whereas internet, you have access to everything. Ain't no boundary there. Ain't no, but you have to learn to create that for yourself. And I think people, I don't know. But I think one of the greatest things that I read while I was at Columbia was how discipline is freedom. And it just clicked to me. I was like, yes. Free does not mean free legged doing whatever you want to do and just expecting everything to go the way you want it to go and everything being spontaneous every day and and lacking discipline. And oh no, if you lack such discipline, consequences are there. Even if you have discipline, like there are consequences to that too. But like, babes, being disciplined is where it's, yeah. And it's not like being stuck up and not having some flexibility, but it's just like having boundaries, knowing yourself, being disciplined to know when to fully do something with strategic outlines and system and when to just be. That balance, it's important. So I think to be disciplined is to be free. Freedom is to be disciplined. Yeah. Because when you know yourself and when you know your boundaries and when you know your outline, you know it. You know how far to go, how far not to, So, yeah. Don't be afraid of technology and new coming things and whatever. Use them to your advantage. Okay. It's okay not to know. It's absolutely okay not to know. Have a boundary with knowledge, because it actually have one with you, and it's called the unknowables, and you will never know them because they're the unknowables, and I love them because they're cunt. Yeah. And discipline equals freedom. To be free is to have the discipline to discern and to know yourself and to be and to balance it. Okay. So yeah. I'm off to Galapagos. What time is it? Yeah, it's time to start getting moving. I'm gonna run. Babes, I don't got money for that. Oh. Force. I don't wanna leave, but I don't wanna stay here. I mean, I think it's gonna show as that. Oh, yes. I'm safe. Okay. Because I was about to be like, what? Okay. It's alright. It's okay. I'm so much better without you. Oh, for sure. I keep thinking that's hair. I mean, that's boogers, but it really be hair. And it's just like, I won't shave it because there's a purpose to it. Let's not continue. Yeah. Summing it up, there's a purpose to life. Ooh. Oh, where does the time go? Whoa, whoa. I wanna know you. Oh my goodness, my favorite thing that happened this week. I saw a turkey fly. At this point, I am destined for greatness. I have seen a rarity. I never knew turkeys could fly. With all that you got back there, with that thickness, you gonna fly? Oh yeah, I ain't seen pigs fly yet, but I seen a turkey fly. And therefore, I'm bound to fall in. Okay.